Hello everybody and welcome to round 13 of Division 2 East World Championship of FRL. My name is Quatris. And we are pleasure to join you today. It looks like it's a rain session on my screen. Tell me if I'm wrong. Yes, the reason that I see the rainy weather is that I have very massive lags, as you may have seen or may not from the last race where I finished P11 because of these lags. So in case of lags through my voice, I am very sorry and I apologize. Meanwhile, when it comes to race, I think Rodney has secured the title already in last race. Uh, with the dominancy that he has had throughout the season. However, we have a very interesting battle for P2 between Tirushelvam and KitKat, which are both here present today. Tonight we will have 30 cars in the grid. Last time out, I think it was 11, increased to 40, so it's a bigger attendance for now. We also have, when it comes to candidates, Nicolas Hypes, who has got pole position in Rio, who was second in Buenos Aires. He is high right now when it comes to form. He is as good as KitKat is with MaxGP, and MaxGP are looking very good with this weekend. We also have Gay Loops, who has finished P5 in the last race in Division 2 West, who's also looking competitive here. We have also Young, who is... What is Young doing here?
Good question. He's not on track right now.
He's not on track, so I think he's an intruder. Of course, we have a championship leader Rodney when it comes to favorites. Keep an eye out on Hamza, who has finished P6 last time out. He's doing really good since couple of races. The rookie who has joined mid-season. And when it comes to first laps, I think the first car on track to finish the lap is Aiden Your Existence. He has purple, beaten by Tirushelvam. When it comes to timings, the Tirushelvam's lap time is currently 22.0. That's a very good lap time when it comes to Sector 1. An optimal Sector 1 lap time when it comes to Division 2 cars, it's like 29.8, 29.1.9. Is it beaten? It's beaten by Belguaresk? It's already beaten by Rodney, but who's Belguaresk? I think that's a rookie who has joined recently. Tirushelvam has purple sector 2, but he has abandoned his lap, so I think we should stick to Rodney, the championship leader who is currently looking to finish the sector 2. Will it be purple? Will it not? It's purple, so we will have a good lap from Rodney, unless he will mess this up. He's looking very strong, smooth lines, very fast. Now the bus stop chicane, who is bringing very big problems to rookies and experienced drivers as well. Coming around the final turn, and we are seeing Rodney storming into the line, and he goes P1, 1 per 23.0. That's a very strong lap to begin with.
That's a pretty James Bond lap, if you ask me.
I think that Division 2 West pole lap was something around 23.3, so he has beaten that by 3/10. And as we see, P2 and P3 secured by Nicolas Hypes and Gay Loops. As we have expected earlier, they are being seen as the candidates for podium positions. Are we seeing anyone on a lap?
Yeah,
I think KitKat is on a lap right now.
He is.
He's having two green sectors. Sector 1 22.0, sector 2, 33.1. So that's a very, very good lap time from KitKat. Bus stop chicane run done perfectly, and we are seeing him through the last 2 turns of this circuit. Done perfectly, almost hit the wall, and we see KitKat storming the line. Will he beat Rodney's time? He's P3. Sorry for the delay, but I just got to see the result because of the lags I have. So he's P3 behind his teammate Nicholas Hives. That's very interesting to see. As we see MinGP 2-3 at the moment. Also we see OG1 finishing his lap, port driver. I think it's the only port driver who is visible on the grid today, as we have no Yan and is last 4 seconds of Rodney. No, never mind. FF5 is also a port driver, but this doesn't change the fact that port racing is in a very, very bad situation. Currently 2 last positions. They were actually good in the first part of the season, but then they have fallen back, and I think they are 10th in the Constructors' Championship. As Tirushavam goes second, 2 tenths behind Rodney. And we should stick to Nicholas Hypes, who is finishing his lap, 2 green sectors, 5 tenths left to Rodney. Will he beat Tirushavam? Will he beat Rodney? He's coming to finish his lap, he's storming into the line, currently on the inner part of the track, and he goes P2, but he's missing out by 25,000 of a second. That's a very, very big, small time of margin, and Rodney is looking to even improve this gap. He's coming to finish his lap. I think he has hit the wall, but I really don't see that. And he didn't improve. Meanwhile, Galoops goes P4.
KitKat, green sector 1, he's on a lap.
Yes, let's look at KitKat because it's 21.9, so that's a very, very strong first sector to begin a lap with, and is currently on a back straight, one of the longest in the FRL calendar. We see KitKat finishing sector 2. Will it be green? Will it be purple? It's red, but he can still improve. He has not that big time of a margin to Galoops for P4. Thank you for noticing that, because I would never see that.
He aborted the lap, unfortunately.
Tirushavam also abandons his lap, as we are seeing 3 minutes left on the clock.
As we see Nicholas Hype starting his final lap, I think.
If he messes this up,
yeah,
he might go once again. But when he does, if he doesn't, then it's his final attempt. I said during Rio weekend when Nicholas Hypes was debuting that he will surely, knowing his pace, he will fight for podiums. He has 1 podium already and is coming to maybe, who knows, beat Rodney's time. It's only 25 seconds of a margin, and he has green in sector 1, so there's everything to play for and to lose for Nicholas Hypes. Time is running out, and if he messes this up, he will be gasping. And
through the back straight he goes onto the high-speed chicane of sector 3. You want to keep it tidy, keep it clean around there. Oh, he touched the wall. Okay, that's... He's still going. He knows he doesn't have another chance for it. So maybe...
Yes, he might improve. I'm sorry for the silence, but yeah.
Don't worry. And he doesn't improve. The wall tap cost him too much time, but I think he's going again on the same tires. Meanwhile, let's watch Rodney.
He has no other
Yeah, sorry.
Nicholas Hyams has no other option recently because he has 1 minute left on the clock, and he wouldn't improve if he wouldn't even go again if he had reset it. So it's his last chance to even improve his lap. I don't even see. Oh, he has reset it. I didn't even see his sector 1 time because I had him stuck as Belugua. The rookie, he goes P3 and misses out by 1/10 of a second. Rodney won't improve, will he?
No, he did.
No,
Like-
he is actually starting his lap. Alright, alright.
This is the second lap. This is like on used tires, but he might still. Oh nope, he corner cut.
I think he's going good.
I think Kit Kat is on his last lap right now.
Oh my. Yeah, he might be. He's currently. I don't even see that because everything has just stopped on my screen. But he's currently starting his lap. He's finishing sector 1.
He's got the red sector 1, but the still might be a small margin, so he still might improve this lap. Again on the...
And Rodney didn't improve his lap. And Kit Kat has a red sector 1. He's coming to finish sector 2.
Another
And
red.
sector 2, another red, you say? I don't even see that. I'm really, as I said, I'm really sorry for the delays I have. Yes, I just now have seen the red he has, and he has.
Very clean line through the second, the last part of
Yes,
the
he's a
track.
very clean,
But
and he doesn't improve.
didn't improve his.
And we get to see Super Mario finishing the qualifying. P7 at the moment. Will he improve? He has some time over the margin to Kit Kat. He doesn't improve. 3 reds is over. So Rodney with pole position, just ahead of Nicholas Hypes and a rookie who has shocked the world, Belugua. Galoops and Tirushavam, huge drivers at P4 and P5. When it comes to strategy matters, we will have a very interesting strategical race as we have got to see 1 stop and 2 stop working out. Usually it's medium soft, hard mediums, medium soft mediums, medium soft, you name it. As we will see drivers pulling a throttle into the first lap, the drive to the turn 1 isn't that big, so we will see action right after the start finish line. It's lights out and we go here in New Jersey. We see Rodney in the pole position
on hard compound tires, so he's looking at 1 stop clearly. I mean,
yes, we see people on hards and on mediums.
As we'll see the end of sector 1, the beginning of sector 2, everything's very close. Top 3 are side by side into the hairpin. Nicholas Hypes sticks his nose ahead. He is on medium tires, so maybe he can use that to his advantage to pull away, maybe. There are now 5 cars that basically within like inside of each other. It's really close. Sector 3, you really don't want to behind here because the dirty air is going to kill you. Basically around the final few corners. The last corner, Nicholas Hypes gets a beautiful run there. He gets ahead and leads the first lap of the New Jersey Grand Prix.
I think I'm sorry, but I think I have to leave you because the internet connection is no better. It's even worse. I still see a bunch of cars into the sector 1, but lap 1. So it's
Okay.
too hard to commentate. I'm sorry, you all, but I have to leave.
All right, man. Take care. Thank you for even being here. Oh, and he got All right. So as we watch the leaders slowly separating each other, with Gallops still somewhat in a slipstream. Kit Kat was the fastest lap of the race, following along with side by side with Rodney and Belgoresk. And Nicholas Hypes on the in the lead currently.
Be replaced by Karsten.
Okay. So well, the top two drivers right now are on mediums, so they should utilize their tires to pull up a gap to the hard tires, because they will get better as the race goes on. So if they manage to not break away, that might mix up the things in terms of strategies. And Carsten, welcome to the commentary box.
Hello, can you hear me all right?
Yes, beautiful, fine.
Hey, I'm back. Let's see. What's happening in the front? Ooh, Nicholas Hypes is taking the lead currently, away from Rodney, who, if I remember correctly, is already champion of the division.
Yes, that's right.
As the new guy, Belguaresk, hits the wall, loses 2 positions. So who's really fighting for something this race? As Rodney really doesn't have anything left to gain. Is there anyone still fighting for positions in the championship, or maybe someone trying to get their first win?
Might need to get the spreadsheet up real quick.
As we go down into the last corners of Sector 1, into Sector 2 we go, and Rodney looks to have the better entrance, but not the better exit, and he stays in second.
So, in terms of positions, Kit Kat with a good result could close the gap or overtake Tirokovan for P2 in the standings. Other than that, the field is pretty much spread. Gio's not here today, so he's not fighting for any points.
Yeah, it's the Saigon Speedsters cars on his own. Rodney fighting for the team on his own. As we have a few teams that have one driver on the track right now. Small field today at all. 14 drivers, which one already disconnected from, and the last man 16 seconds behind.
No driver disconnected. Quattros was commentating.
Oh, okay. Then it's my bad. 13 drivers only, which is not a lot, but of course, coming to the end of the season, people might already give up early and throw the towel in. But I don't know. Has Nicholas Hypes already won a race before? Because this could be
I think
his first
he had. I think he had a podium. Wait. Let me check that. Yes, he had a podium last race, a second, and he looks pretty promising to finish up there this race as well.
Yeah, let's see. What was his first?
This is actually his third race of Division 2 East, or in general, Formula Roblox League. So.
Oh yeah, he drives for MinGP, first finishing 4th in Rio, then 2nd in Buenos Aires last week. With only 2 races on the calendar remaining, today and next week in Kilima. there is a high chance that he will try to get his first win before the end of the season, which he would have deserved coming from such a good season opener.
We can see a head-to-head fight between FF5 at 10 and Tirohuvam for seventh position. I mean, if Tirohuvam wants to keep that second place in the drivers' championship, he needs a good result right here, or else he's gonna lose too much points to the Kit Kat.
Yeah, as the fight in the constructors isn't completely over as well. First place is pretty solidified, but second place is only an 11-point gap between the two teams, U Performance and Trukanoko Min GP, which are both still trailing close to each other. And today, they have their drivers in 1 and 4 and 5 and 7 respectively. And Rodney now leads the pack. I might have missed what has happened there.
Well,
but it looks like he's already lost it at the exit of this corner.
I think the hards are starting to become quicker than the mediums because of the tire wear.
That's after 6 laps. Possible. I don't know what the drivers are planning today. From my own experience, I think we're gonna see a one-stop here today.
Yeah,
probably a hard to medium or medium to hard for most drivers.
Most drivers bet on the one-stop, I think, because they can go. They can extend the hards or go mediums and undercut the hard drivers. But the thing is, the medium drivers have not locked themselves into one strategy, so they can switch if they want to. Like, they can go medium, soft, which yes might be more time lost than gained from all of the pit stops, but it's still a possibility to look out for.
Is medium soft even a good strategy? Because that doesn't
sound medium. Medium soft.
Oh yeah, maybe that's doable.
I think
go 10 laps.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we got young
EB9.
Yes.
As we now have Belguaresque, who's trying to put it past Rodney. He's side by side, but his exit was a little worse. Coming into
I think this is where
chicane, entering the taco truck corner. Who's gonna get in front at the finish line? It looks like Rodney
the taco truck
position. Although he hit the wall, and Belguaresque has taken the lead.
Wait, Carson, you call it the taco truck chicane?
Yes. No, the taco truck corner.
Oh, corner.
Put the taco truck there.
Yeah, I remember you showed me. Yeah. Oh my days.
It's hard.
I think this is where Rodney will start to gain.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. But what surprises me is that he's the only one on the hards in there. As the next person on the hard is Galoops in 5th. He hasn't connected to KitKat yet, who he would need to gain at least about a second to even be in the slipstream. But there's 2 drivers with him who could maybe help him, especially his teammate who's on the same compound.
Rodney's gonna have so much fresher tires at the end of the race though, because he's going long.
We don't know yet. Maybe he won't go long. What is this? Why am I hearing myself? Help. Turn on your noise cancel.
I think that's young.
Ooh. There's the fight for the lead again. A freeway fight this time around as we enter the main straight. And I think it's Rodney coming out ahead and entering turn 1 as the first in lap 9. I don't know how long these medium drivers are planning to go on these tires.
I think they'll be pitting around lap 10, lap 11, very, very soon.
I think 12. 12 is a good call, especially as long as you still have slipstream. There's no reason to pit yet.
Yes.
Is anyone doing a medium hard?
Yeah, a lot of people.
Enough of them will.
I think Nicholas, KitKat, the new guy Belguaresque.
I haven't heard of that.
FF5.
In a long time.
A Diamond, Hamza and OG1TR also on the medium hard track.
One of them might even attempt a two-stop, because when you're 13th, you don't really have anything to lose. Because P12 is 1 point, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe if he wants to gamble it, he could maybe try and get 1 point from Charles Leclerc best. But it
The
will be a gamble.
the greatest driver of all time, of course.
True. Remember when he got the fast lap in
Exactly.
Vietnam?
And the thing is, we don't,
To do that.
there's only him, no one else. And the thing that we don't understand about him is he obviously is just hiding his pace, because if he unleashes his pace, he will embarrass the whole server. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's he's basically just sandbagging to keep it a fair game for the
Fair
other
and
team.
square, exactly. He doesn't want to embarrass and make them cry because he's so good at the game.
Exactly. You get it.
Now, yeah, exactly. Now, Kit Kat, 5 tenths behind Rodney. Nicholas Hypes is falling back a bit because I know the mediums are starting to die. And this is where Rodney will probably start to pull away.
Yeah, I think these tires are becoming worse and worse. You will see mistakes happening left and right from all sorts of drivers.
As
Clean lines
Belgurasek.
get continually more difficult to drive. You will see
Yes.
more people go wide on those older tires.
Belgurasek has already lost a bit of touch with the leaders.
Yeah, but he has this good back straight, and if he launches it through this corner, he might have no loss in that.
True. Yeah.
But that corner was not too fast, so he's still around about a second behind.
Oh. Let's see if anyone gonna dive into the pits. Kit Kat.
Yeah, let's see.
Nope. No one
I
dives
think
in.
they're all driving past, as I
Yeah.
expected. Would we see anyone going for the undercut? Maybe one of the Who performance cars? Nope. And we do now have our first DNF of the race. I think Hamza Legend
yes.
has sadly blown up in a fiery fireball accident in turn 7.
Good job. The marshals did a good job to take him out of the car.
He died. He died peacefully, at least.
Yeah. They came. It was too late.
Yeah. Sad to see another young talent go to waste like that.
Huh?
Talent
What did you say?
Sad to see another young talent like that go.
Oh yeah, it's very
Happens
sad.
to the
Yeah.
best of us.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Guys, why are the people in our chat gaining XP?
In the which chat? What do you mean?
YouTube chat.
I do feel like there will be some pitters this lap.
Guys, can we get more likes so Simcos can get more XP? We only have
Yes.
2 likes right now. I think we should get that up.
Okay. So
Oh, we have 3
they're both
likes.
coming in.
Let's go. Thanks
Kit
for
Kat's
liking.
in. They're both in. Belgrask's also in. So the medium runners now.
Cars follow? No, they stay out. 2 hard runners from the Who performance cars. Of course, rifling the Min GP cars in the
How was the pit stop?
championship.
Good. Oh,
Kit
Kit Kat
misses it.
Yes.
He misses his pit stop.
Might
And
lose
he's
him
on
a second or
soft.
2.
They're both on soft, so they go for the 2-stop.
They're going for the 2-stop. Wow, didn't expect to see that. Let's see. FF5 also going for the 2-stop.
But the undercut in this thing will be massive compared to the slightly worn hards versus the fresh softs.
Yeah, especially in sector 1 and 3. Sector 2, you won't be able to gain that much.
Yeah.
But it really depends on if you can get slipstream. If those hard runners can still get slipstream, there's not too much for them to worry about.
Yeah.
Just
All,
now.
all Rodney can do at this point is just keep extending and yeah.
Fastest driver on track now in the pit lane, OG1TR. Let's see. Goes from the mediums as he misses his pit box a little bit. And he goes for the soft tires.
Seems like the drivers are having a hard time with the brakes of the cars. Maybe lightly worn brakes can affect. Yeah.
Too hot here in America.
Yeah. Overheating.
Yeah.
Although it is nighttime, but the humidity can affect a lot of facts. Yes.
Is that right, Young?
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see,
And
Diamond
Diamond.
001. Will
So
he
he's
get his
also.
pit box right this time? Let's see.
Will he go on soft or hard?
He gets it perfectly
Soft.
right. Goes for
So
the
he's
soft.
also.
No
So-
more medium gunners at the moment.
Basically everyone on a 2-stop except for the hard runners.
Maybe they will even go to the 2-stop. As I don't think, from my perspective, I don't like the 2-stop which is happening right now. At least, unless they're planning to go back to the mediums, I don't think they will hold on that long.
What, the soft runners?
Yeah, soft runners, but it's
Watch
possible. But
Bulguresk Purple Sector 1.
yeah,
He's
he's
flying.
happening. He's progressed through the field. He's passed KitKat, who of
Could be
course
on
has
for a faster
advantage.
slap.
But that slipstream is really helping KitKat get back in
And he
front.
takes the lead back into the. That was a very good move.
Side by side through this chicane. The quick right-hander. But Guaresk keeps his position for now.
Kit Kat does take the purple sector too, so it might be a battle of faster slap between those two drivers, but who will take it?
3 wide now as they come through the last corner.
Kit Kat, that was not a good line.
Yeah, went a little deep.
Ooh,
Yeah, I think he would take the faster slap.
Lost some time there, but Guaresk with 22.858.
That's
I
already
believe that's faster than
yes,
the
then the quality times.
full lap.
Yes.
Yeah, but held to slipstream, of course.
That's true. Let's see. When are these hard runners planning?
I believe it'll be around lap 17.
I think 16, 17. About that, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Rodney is driving solo around here, which
So currently,
it could mean some trouble for him. But being alone means that you can't afford any mistakes because there's no one to save you from those mistakes.
yeah,
Which is why
yeah,
those
but
2 U performance cars probably are gaining on him, if I'm guessing.
yeah, they are gaining quite a lot.
Well, they are both also on old hards, but it just depends. If Rodney makes one mistake, those U performance cars will get closer together. As you can already see, behind those U performance cars, the recent pitters, KitKat,
They are
Nicholas,
gaining on
all of them,
Rodney a lot.
you can
Yeah,
already see them behind him. Only
as
about a good few 2 seconds away.
they're gaining around like a second or just under a second a lap on
Now with
Rodney.
the
So
stream, they'll be right there before the end of the lap.
they could be like only 7 seconds behind before Rodney pits. So this could be a good strategy.
Who knows?
Oh,
Of course, they're gonna have to pit again, logically, because well, keeping these
Yeah.
tires alive till the end is just not manageable.
Yeah.
But the longer it takes for them to overtake, the worse their tires get.
And currently, they're on the same straight as Rodney. They are honestly not that far away from him.
Guys, what's the button to see those lap time thingies? I forgot.
Timings.
on the timings thing where it says timings, I click opens.
Oh, that's cool. The
Nicholas
fastest-
has already.
And he
Nicholas,
makes a corner cut. Like it's because he I think it was one of the few performance cars made a corner cut.
and now
Probably.
Nicholas Hypes is Nicholas Hypes, Goresk, and KitKat are all one pit stop clear of the Hue performance cars because they have pitted yet, and them they haven't.
Yeah.
But when these U performance cars go for their pit stop, all that time that they will gain between then and the time that it will take for these guys to pit again is what they will have to recover in that last stint on their either softs or mediums. I'm still not sure what they're gonna do, but when you're driving in a group like this, I don't know what I would do, honestly. Yeah, I would really see what the other ones would do, but when you're the leading group, I'd say go to mediums, but it seems that the softs have a fair advantage over the mediums. But they'll probably know best.
If I would guess, right, like I would say that the Hue performance cars are gonna pit this lap at the end of this lap, so they don't lose too much time to the guys in front.
That's a good point.
Hey, let's see. Rodney, are you
Rodney,
going to pit? No.
he stays out.
Rodney going for the 0 stop today. He's not planning
There's
to pit at all.
there's 2 performance cars. One of them is pitting, and one is staying out. So they're splitting the strategy. His teammate, Jay Loops, is going to go for the undercut on him. So he will most certainly come out quite. Undercut is very powerful compared to the worn tires and the used and the fresh tires.
What is Turechelvam doing? What's
He's
happening?
copying Rodney possibly.
I am confused. What happened?
He stayed up.
Oh, Belgueres has disconnected from the race.
Oh.
He is dropping down like a brick. I just saw it happen live. I don't know what happened there. It looked like he just disconnected real quick. Sad to see that happen. He had a good race, especially it being his debut race.
So let's see how much time it costs Turechelvam staying out that extra lap. Oh, as he hits the wall on the pit lane entry.
Only 11 drivers left, so that means the last person on track will at least get 2 points today. Which, after all these pits, let's see, FF5? FF5 already back in the pit lane. He just went to those softs. Well, there he is on the mediums. 10 laps to go for the new pitters. As Rodney now has a lead of 4.7 seconds over Diamond, who's still on old softs. Going to KitKat, who is on new mediums. So the gap to Rodney from KitKat is almost 5 seconds, which is an immensely big gap, which I don't see them overcoming just on raw pace alone. Who spam reported? Nobody. No one did that.
So the race has been neutralized after this second stop because everybody is on mediums now, basically on the same lap as well. So it's now down to raw pace of the drivers and maybe smart use of slipstream.
As I think we just have the last pitter of the race. Not completely true, but one of the last people contending for positions here, for big positions. Diamond comes out of the pit lane between FF5 and Super Mario. Already passing FF5 on the pit exit, which will be a close fight for a P6, which is a lot of points. Patat. Als je friet zegt, ben je niet gezond in je hoofd.
We should mention that although KitKat is gonna gain some points to Turechelvam for P2 in the D2 East standings, I think it's not enough yet to take the lead, to take the second place. So they're still fighting. It's gonna go to last race.
Okay, so guys, I see that we have 10 viewers right now. We have only 4 likes. We can get those numbers up, at least 50% likes.
Don't
I
forget
know
to
you can
subscribe.
do it. Subscribe while you're at it. Let's get to 1.6k today. 5 likes. Whoever just liked, absolute legend. You are welcome at my next barbecue party. Let's see. What's the gap between KitKat and Rodney at the moment? 5.6 seconds. He's not even gaining at the moment. As that train that he had going with KitKat and Balguaresk obviously imploded with Balguaresk disconnecting and Nicholas losing some pace. Where he was looking at a possible win today, it's now looking that P3 is the most he's gonna get out of this race here in America. Yes. At this point, can we assume P2 is the winner? We will do that. Rodney disqualification.
Reason, it doesn't matter anymore.
His wins are meaningless. As the leader just crosses the line, who's 6 or 7 seconds behind the first lap car called Rodney 1 RBX.
As we see the first blue flag of this race.
OG1TR being lapped after doing his last pit stop of the race. I don't know if he's... I think he has to let Nicholas by. But I don't think Nicholas will mind very much that he's in there. Because this will give him the chance to reconnect with KitKat in the meantime. But I think race direction should do a blue flag, maybe. But that's just me.
Oh. Interesting.
Race direction is sleeping today. There he goes. Nicholas Sipes. Now only 1.7 seconds between the two MinGP cars. As they might even end up fighting for that P2 spot at the end of the race. Which of course is a nice bonus of 5 points or 4 points extra for that P2 stop compared to the P3 spot. As Rodney crosses the line to start lap 22. We need some music in here. We need some house music.
Nah, it's copyright, you know.
I'll just make a sample right now. I have some songs for you. Now, do you want me to send you a song? I can do that. Let's see. Let's do this jazz song. Here. Oh no, wait. People can't hear that. But why would we actually care about copyright when we don't make a single cent?
I mean, technically we could. Like, I don't know.
That's a yes in my. That's a yes in my ears.
But it's.
I'm not hearing no.
I think it's too much of a headache to keep track of everything and to set it up and stuff, you know. So, and I don't think we would have that much of a revenue at the end. So, not worth the effort yet, you know.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we're getting team orders between the two MinGP cars. Nicholas asking if they're gonna do no overtakes. Whilst a member of the public has told Nico to grow a fucking pair. Oh wait, I can't swear. I forgot. I didn't say that.
I think they should go also papaya rules and just fight at the end. In my opinion.
That's what I think. It would be better for the race today to just let him race. Go, Nico. Man, I miss Nico. Nico Biko. Where's Nico Biko? He would probably be last in today's race, but he's there for spirit. Nicholas taking the white line, avoiding the nothing, I guess. Why is he doing this? This is not the fastest line.
Maybe he was like barely side by side with KitKat and they didn't want to give any slipstream, possibly. Like on his screen, I mean. On his screen, I mean.
Sounds slightly. I won't finish that sentence. Anyways, the fight for P2 is the only thing interesting right now. Maybe the fight for P6 that's still going on between Diamond and FM5, which is still within a second. But for the rest, there's not much going on the track. It looks like the race has already been decided 5 laps before the end.
It's almost like watching the Canadian Grand Prix finish on the safety car.
I would agree with you if I still watched Formula 1. I do not watch Formula 1.
Well, but you can understand, like, the race in Canada and Montreal, it finished under the safety car. So the last lap was basically already decided 3 laps before.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah,
so
okay, yeah.
That's what I'm...
Robbery.
Nah, the safety car was legit, but, you know.
They should have let them race.
Abu Dhabi 2021. Abu Dhabi 2021 flashbacks.
They should have let them race.
Yes.
Why don't they just keep racing? Like, just drive around the debris. It's like a rally stage. It only makes it more difficult. It's more fun. You know what would be a good improvement for Formula 1? Why is Rodney slowing down? Rodney is not Rodney is our farming, I think. Anyways, what I was thinking, remove this grandstands in a Formula 1 race, remove the fences and everything, and just let it be like a rally race, and just let everybody hang over the track whilst they're racing. I think that would improve spectator experience.
Nicholas Hype's putting some pressure on KitKat if he can go faster. Because maybe... Oh, as he drops back 1.5 seconds behind KitKat.
Is his career over?
Oh, KitKat made a huge mistake.
Look who's coming from the back. Teru Gelavam is closing in on KitKat and Nicholas. Slowly but surely. It's only 2 seconds now. Will he maybe get a podium position here today? Does he have the ability to get in there? Only 2 seconds in 3 laps is not impossible. As long as none of them drive too well.
Especially if they keep fighting like that and pushing like this and making mistakes like that, Tirokovam will be right at them in a few laps.
Exactly. 1.8 at this checkpoint. Flying somewhere between 1.7 and 2 seconds the entire time. Needs to find time. Probably dead set on the podium positions here. But without the slipstream, it just looks very difficult to get those podium positions. Needs to find the pace somewhere, but where is that? The children in the group or in the chat are screaming. What do they want? What is so important? Oh. Hello, JT. Long time no see. As we have Turek Gelavam getting closer, maybe. Still 1.9. A whole lap has passed and he hasn't gained more than 1/10. Really needs to rely on a mistake from either drivers to get that position. Let's see. 1.8 seconds through there. Can he keep it though, is the question. Or will he lose it on the exits? Close to the slipstream range, which is 1.5 seconds away from the driver ahead. But the two MinGP cars are driving a very neat line, so I just don't see it happening with
I think 1.8
pace
seconds
they are.
is like a very slightly slipstream range, like very, like barely, like 1 or 2 kilometers an hour maybe.
1.5 seconds is the cutoff, right?
I think 1.5 is like the where it starts getting stronger, but I think up to 2 seconds you still can get like 1 or 2 kph on the straight.
Team orders in chat, and I'm gonna tell them to I don't like these team orders. Fight for your positions. KitKat is not worthy of the P2 if you're faster. Get it. You don't want Tiru Gellevam getting closer, that will cost you points in the championship. The Constructor Championship. Ooh.
Who's Loxy?
Who is... I was about to say, who the hell is Loxy 1905?
Yes.
Yes. D2 East Farmers League, you're getting banned. Sorry. We will not have East competition disrespect in my Christian Formula Roblox League stream. 1.6, 1.3, 1.4. He is a slipstream range, but I think he's arrived just a little too late. Of course, from Nico making that mistake, he's closer to KitKat than Tiru is from Nico. So I don't think it will help him much, and he'll probably just lose the slipstream right back again.
As this is the final lap of the race, Rodney is gonna comfortably, and I mean really comfortably, win this by 8 seconds, 8.7. Like there's not even a contest to that. And it looks like the two MinGP cars are gonna have are gonna secure the double MinGP podium. So that's gonna come in handy in the Constructors Championship, as they will extend the lead they have over Hue Performance. But I think the battle is not over yet, because Hue Performance also gets some good points here.
Again, Tiru Gellevam comes home in 4th, Caleb's 5th, which will get MinGP a well-needed advantage in the Constructors Championship. FF5 winning the fight for P6 against Diamond, who is holding off Super Mario, and then a bit later it will be that guy, whose name I'm not gonna even try to pronounce.
And that's Division 2 East race done.
And no, it's not done yet. Not done yet.
Not done yet, so yes.
We still have a very good competitor. Don't forget him. Don't say his name in vain, because he'll get pole position next race if you're not careful. He might grab fastest laps while he's at it. Also, the fastest lap point that would be here for this race today is not going to be awarded to anyone, I think, as it's currently on Belgua's Resk's name still. But he hasn't finished the race, as Charles Leclerc finishes 10th. And that's how they end D2 East.
Alright. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel.
One more message.
Go ahead.
KitKat is a fake and a fraud. He's a Judas. Disqualify him. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you for that, Carson. Thank you for commentating.
Yes, no problem.
And you guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.